Who?
Bobby East.
Oh yeah. Bobby East.
Artwork, track list.
So Bobby East is, I think we've spoke about him a few times.
Yeah.
Spoke about him extensively on episode 9 about, whether he's the number one artist in Zambia. That was a great debate. So yeah, the album will be dropping soon. He hasn't put out a release date yet.
Yeah.
But my best bet is he'll be dropping it in the week of Christmas in December. And that's because that's the same time period that he dropped his first album.
Oh, there you go.
So maybe he's trying to make like a little tradition. Yeah. So don't quote me on that, but I think that's what he'll do.
Okay.
Yeah. So the track list, what do you think of his track list?
Dope, man.
I don't like to judge albums off of a track list, but let's get into it.
I mean, look, for me, I sat down and I looked at it. Number one, first of all, big shout out to Mr. Starsh.
Starsh, yeah.
I hate saying that name. I swear,
just doesn't sound right.
I hate saying your name. It sounds like I'm fucking it up. I hate
Starsh.
I'm like Starsh. I just want to say Stash. All right, Mr. Stash. All right? Why you Mr. Starsh, man?
What is this? What is a Starsh?
I don't know. But like, we need to have a conversation. I need to bump it to him. We need to have the conversation and just, you can drop the R. It's okay. Even Jay dropped the hyphen from his name at some point.
Hey.
So let's have a discussion about dropping the R.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say big shout out to him because he looks like he's the hit maker. He looks like he's XYZ right now. He's the XYZ sound because every single track.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
That's
on
him.
That. Yeah.
That's him.
Starsh has he's got a unique sound.
Yeah.
And you have to applaud him for really pushing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been very consistent.
He's been very consistent.
Consistently putting out good beats, and when he has the right rapper, get onto his beats.
It's dope. It's fire, man.
It's just
it's dope. It's fire.
Another level, man.
I first heard of him, I believe. I think there's a rapper called Young D. All right, there's a rapper called Young D that I used to play back in the day.
Okay.
All right, and Starsh used to produce his music.
Okay.
And I always thought it's like, these beats are actually really, really dope. But he hadn't crossed over yet,
Yeah.
Because this like the artist, the Young D guy, I think probably now has got one of the, I think this is probably going to be his biggest song because he's got a song with T-Sean, produced by T-Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who, Young D?
Yes, Young D.
Who the fuck is Young D, bro? This is probably inspired by Slap D. All these niggas, man.
I don't know. He sounded a lot like, at some point, he sounded a lot like J-Rocks. That J-Rocks, the J-Rocks, the Mvesa Sani ni Zamuseke Sani.
Yeah.
That he sounded almost like, totally bitten style. He sounded like that.
So he found himself now.
He found himself now. And I think with the later song, I heard it, it's got a very heavy, Mr. Baila influence and all of that,
Shout out to Baila, man.
Shout out to Baila doing his thing. But that's the first time I started hearing because he had a lot of production by a guy called Starsh. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I think he did a song with Slap or something. And then that's how come that crossover started happening now. And now I think that's how now Starsh is XYZ.
Yeah.
So yeah. Big shout out.
Big shout out to Starsh. He produces the whole album. Yeah, this is, wow.
I mean, that's crazy though when you think about it.
Wild.
You know what I mean?
He could have worked with a whole lot of people, but he just chose Starsh. And we know why. Because the guy delivers, so.
Yeah. But like, don't you think it's like even a Tony Breezy would have been?
Oh, Tony Breezy.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, that would be fire.
That would have been fire.
Yeah. But he worked with a few people on the Beast album. So I guess I feel like maybe this is sort of like a Jay-Z Just Blaze situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where you know that there's a certain producer who just gives you beats that inspire you to go ham
a certain way.
Yeah. So I guess maybe this might be the situation here.
I think, like we've said, I think Bobby is a very smart person musically. So I think there's obviously a certain type of sound that he wants with this particular one.
Yeah.
I mean, he is spoiled for choice, and as far as producers go, he could have gone to
everyone
KB,
wants to work with him.
Yeah, everybody wants to work with him right now. So I think...
I really thought Psycho Bay would be on this project. That's a hard record.
Yeah.
That's super hard, like a super hard record.
Yeah.
That will go down as one of his best songs ever.
Totally.
It's in his top 5 for me, even top 3 of his best tracks.
Yeah.
So not seeing it on the album was kind of...
Was it disappointing? But like, haven't you heard Psycho Bay enough though? Like, why do you need it on an album?
No, it's like, it's putting a stamp, like, you know, because an album is a stamp in time.
Yeah.
And like I said, Psycho Bay is, for me, top 3.
Yeah.
Bobby East record. And if we think this album is going to be as good as we think it will be, a record like Psycho Bay should be on there. But anyway, maybe it doesn't fit into the sound
that he wants
that
right
this
now.
has here.
Yeah.
So he's got a record with Rich Beezy. I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's track number 9. Like that collabo is like,
guys.
I can't wait to hear this shit, man. So
I can't wait to hear, because I also saw somebody tweet this, and I was like 100% because I got excited. The Dave, because we've said Dave is just the future. Man.
Yeah, Dave is a superstar.
Dave is a superstar. Dave is the future.
Yep.
You know, so I can't wait to hear the collaboration with Dave.
Yeah, and then the one with Natasha Chansa and Tim. Like,
yeah. That's gonna be super lyrical.
Yeah,
I think that's obviously gonna be rappers getting ate up like crazy.
Yeah. Mike, I wrote a review about his Beast album, and the one thing that it was a good album, but what bothered me a lot was every time he had somebody on a record, they did better than he did. They had like a better verse or something. He was 90% of the time getting outclassed by the person that was featuring on his record. So Tim was one of those people, and I highlighted that. It's like Tim came on the record and he fucking ran circles around you. I feel like if you're gonna have Tim on a record, you gotta try your best. And Natasha Chansa, she's coming up, and you know she got bars.
Yeah.
So,
but that's the
he's
thing.
very brave to have Tim come back on this album. He better deliver.
Yeah. You know what I think? I think now it's probably gonna be different. Anyway, like in my head, because I forget what song, but it was somebody who's very lyrical with J Rocks.
Somebody very lyrical with J Rocks? What you mean?
What's his name? Alkanai.
Yeah.
All right. It was on an Alkanai track, I believe. And then Alkanai went in. Because Alkanai reminds me of East Coast hip hop, basically. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He's grimy.
So he went in.
You know what I mean?
And then Jay came on the track, and I was like, if he probably tried to do the same stuff, he would have just sounded weird. It would have. It's like Jay got bars. But like the way that Alkanai raps is different.
Which record is that?
I forget the title.
It was a recent record, not the old stuff, right?
Yeah.
They shot a video for it and stuff?
The newer stuff,
I think I know the record you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
So for me, I felt like Jay came on and he did that raga thing of his. So that sort of separated the two. You couldn't compare them.
Yeah.
And for me, I feel like probably because we have said, I don't think Bobby East is a lyricist like that.
No.
You're not going to compare him with Tim.
Yeah.
You know, but like he has found himself. He has a certain sound right now that's just absolutely
different.
That's a
great point.
Yeah,
that's a great point.
That you still want to hear.
Yeah, one of the great points you brought up in episode 9 was like Bobby was really trying to prove that he's an MC.
Yeah.
And he's dropping bars. Yeah. And then now he's found himself in a pocket where he really doesn't need to do that, and we've accepted it.
Yeah.
So this time around, he just has to say a few clever lines, and you're safe.
I mean, you listen to "Give Them Hell," and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell that's a Bobby track. Yeah. You know, it's like it's got the Bobby stamp. Everybody else came through; they had hard bars and whatever, but like you're just like "Give Them Hell," and I'm like, That's nothing complicated. It's just
Yeah.
easy peasy, you know. But like only Bobby can do that.
Straight.
Yeah.
Straight. So yeah, really looking forward to the album.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Vanilla, as he's calling it. I remember him and I were supposed to do something. It was because he wanted to drop this album last year, actually.
Okay.
And we had met up and he was like, yo, I'm about to do this. So let's do like a special edition podcast where we break down each and every record and stuff like that. So I don't think we're going to do this for that. Because nigga is on another level, but I know he's like, yeah. So he's not trying to just I think he wanted to put it out for free. That's why we're going to do the podcast.
Oh, there you go.
But this is something for sale, so we can't just have shit just playing on a podcast for free.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, people download the whole thing, cut out the parts with the music.
Yeah.
And won't need to buy it. So, yeah, man, I'm really proud of Bobby East, man. Really, really proud. He's found himself.
I mean, like with this album, I'm expecting great stuff. You know, I'm expecting some really good music. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens.
This man's found himself, like, even with his image. Like, when you look at the album cover, like, you know, Hawaiian shirts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The man
good,
found
man.
his sexy.
Definitely did, man. Definitely did.
Wearing a very expensive watch, by the way. God damn.
Yeah.
That's like a Tag Heuer or some shit.
There you go.
God damn.
He's making that money.
Yeah. He's good. He's
Infinix
good.
paying him, bro.
Yo, you better give us some phones, bro. My screen is smashed, bro. I need a fucking cell phone, please. For real though.
It's like
I'm not even joking.
And I think that should be like one of the things, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
some smartphones
just
to the
be like,
niggas,
yo,
man.
I'm Bobby East. I'm affiliated. I'm brand ambassador, whatever the deal is right now. It's like he could just be like, yo, give him a phone.
Yeah,
Give him a phone.
Yeah.
Give him a phone. Like,
yo, Bobby, I need a phone, man.
let me even.
I'm serious.
I have an Infinix, so I know the Infinixes. So the Infinix Pro 5. Infinix Pro 5.
Don't you have a Pro 5?
No,
You have a Note
I have
right?
a Note 5. But like the Pro 5, I think it's about 168 GB. Yeah.
That's the shit?
4 gig RAM. Yeah. It's dope. It's
Yeah?
dope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Yo, so Bobby, you heard that, right?
we are phones.